Get ready.
This is the voice of Wayne America.
Lighten up, Francis.
With your host,
Hi-ho, Kermit the Frog here.
Mike Carnes.
How do you measure yourself with other golfers? By height.
Only at WayneAmerica.com.
The supernova's gonna kill us all.
Okay, this guy is the real zero, that's true. Let's just think back when you guys were freshmen, huh?
.com.
Greetings from Wayne America. This is the Voice of Wayne America podcast, an exclusive here at WayneAmerica.com. I'm your host, Mike Carnes, and this is a new online program where we sit down with somebody who has some kind of connection to Wayne, Nebraska, whether it's a local resident, former resident, or somebody that's got ties to the community, and we'll talk about the best town in Nebraska, which, of course, is right here in Wayne, America. And we want to thank our sponsors for the program, including AKA 142 Media, and your business can also be included here. You can email me at mike@mikeycproductions.com for more information. Now, this week's program, we have Irene Fletcher from the Wayne Area Chamber of Commerce. Every summer, the Bike Ride Across Nebraska tour travels across different parts of the state, and this year, Wayne is going to be one of the stops on the tour, and so Irene is one of the lead organizers for the Wayne stop on the BRAN tour this summer, and we've had a lot of activity going on getting that stuff prepared. And I guess first off, Irene, we're one of the first or one of the stops on the tour. And how did Wayne get selected as a stop on the BRAN tour this summer?
Well, the BRAN Ride's been going on for 37 years, or this will be the 37th annual BRAN Ride. And traditionally, the ride goes across the state from west to east. But this year, the organizers wanted to give the more densely populated part of the state more opportunity to showcase their communities. And so they chose a route that goes from south to north through eastern Nebraska. And so Wayne was on that path. The theme this year will be 5 nations, 5 states, and they're celebrating the Native American culture on the ride. And that places us very, very well with the reservations in the area.
And I know that this BRAN Ride has been all over the state over the course of its history, and I know a few years ago it was in Laurel, and I was up there and I covered the BRAN Ride when they made the stop there, and it was kind of interesting to see that town double in size by the time all the riders had gotten there. Now, obviously, Wayne's a bigger community than Laurel, so that isn't going to happen. There's still going to be quite a few people here. I'm guessing probably about 1,000 people or more that'll be riding into town that day. So obviously, there's a lot of planning that has to go on for something like this.
That's right, Mike. The BRAN organizers tell us that besides the registered riders that are official riders on the Bike Ride Across Nebraska, there are also tag-along riders. There are also the support crew and families that come along with the riders to support them. And then there's also the bike ride staff. And then just a lot of people just want to come out and watch, because it is a spectacle to see all those bicycles rolling across the street. So they tell us upwards of 1,000 people that we can expect. And for Wayne, that's a great opportunity for us to showcase our community, to get the word out about our community and all the things that we have available. We are always marketing Wayne as a great place to live. We have excellent job opportunities here, and anytime we can put that message out in front of the public, we like to do that. And so we're really looking forward to this opportunity, and kind of excited about how we're going to put this together. The bike ride will overnight in Wayne on June 7th. That is a Wednesday evening. The bike ride actually starts in Falls City on Saturday, and then on Sunday they go to Auburn, Monday to Weeping Water, Tuesday they're in North Bend, and then Wednesday they come to Wayne, stay overnight in Wayne, and from Wayne on Thursday morning they'll leave and they'll go all the way to Wakefield. But there's a little trick to that this year, because they're offering a 12-mile, a 60-mile, a 90-mile, or a century run, which is over 100 miles. To Wakefield. So they're giving people choices of different routes that they can take to get to Wakefield. If they want to do the century run, that's always a signature part of the BRAN Ride. And so that sets us in a unique position. And then on Friday they'll leave Wakefield and they will go to Winnebago, where they end. Friday they go to Winnebago, and then Saturday they end the ride in Tacoma. So it's a very interesting route. Definitely the organizers are changing up the tradition of BRAN. They're also offering an opportunity to break that 7-day ride into a 3-day or a 4-day ride, so riders can sign up for the first 3 or the last 4 days. A great advantage for families or those people who can't do the whole week of a ride, either take off work or just don't want to do that big of a ride. So we're expecting that registrations will be significantly higher, and there'll be a lot more information out about how people can register for the ride. The BRAN itself, Bike Ride Across Nebraska, has their own website, and you can get extra information about the ride as a whole from that website.
Okay. We're talking with Irene Fletcher from the Wayne Area Chamber of Commerce. She's one of the lead organizers for Wayne's stop on the Bike Ride Across Nebraska tour that's coming up this summer. I want to take a moment here to talk about AKA 142 Media. And people ask, what does the AKA stand for in AKA 142 Media? And it stands for many things, but what is most important is that it stands for Awesome Kickin' Apps that can be downloaded to your phone, whether it's your school, your favorite youth sports program, or your local business. AKA 142 Media can build an awesome kickin' app that meets your needs. Drop Kevin an email at kevin@aka142.com and tell him that Mike sent you. That's AKA 142 Media, Awesome Kickin' Apps. We're talking with Irene Fletcher from the Wayne Area Chamber of Commerce. The Bike Ride Across Nebraska is coming to Wayne this summer. It'll be in June, first week in June. And the committee has already had a couple of meetings. Had one just the other day, in fact, to kind of update on where we're at in the process. I guess there's still 5 months or so till that happens, but a lot of stuff has to happen between now and then. So where are we at as far as the planning for this event?
You're right, Mike. It seems like it's 5 months away. Keeping in mind, though, that it overlaps our planning with the Chicken Show, which is also a big event in town. And that kind of leads us to our committee of volunteers. So if anyone is interested in participating in any of the planning, or has ideas, or has events or activities that they would like to be considered as part of the overnight stay in Wayne, they're welcome to attend our meetings or just contact me at my office in the Wayne Area Economic Development Building. We met to review where we are to date, and at this point we've thrown a lot of ideas out there, and so we have a lot of ideas, and now it's time to pull those in and start putting together an actual schedule for events. And so one of the things that we'll need to do is we need to welcome riders as they come to town. We need to have a place for them to stay. They'll be putting up tents as well as staying in hotels. There's also an opportunity for people to open up their residences and rent out rooms to the bikers. We'll be looking for people that can help carry equipment. There will be several semis of their gear that will arrive in town before the riders, and it's our job to find people that can help set that out. There's a whole system in place that's very well organized, but we need bodies that can help distribute their tents and all their gear that the semis are bringing in. We also have to make sure that we provide bathrooms and showers, and most importantly, we need to feed the riders. We're not obligated to feed them free of charge. They are intended and expected to pay for meals. So that opens up an opportunity for all the restaurants in town to extend an invitation to the riders, as well as any clubs or organizations or groups who want to put on a meal of some sort for the riders. Like I said, we're expecting up to 1,000 people, and so there's lots of opportunity. We're told that many of the riders are looking for a vegetarian or a gluten-free, or maybe just a more healthier meal plan. And so we're reminding people of that. There's opportunity for that. So again, we're still pulling in those ideas, and we're letting people know that it's an opportunity for them to make to fundraise for their group, to make some money off of this. And so contact us if you have ideas or want to be a part of it. We'll definitely put you in the loop. Our next meeting will be Wednesday, February 15th at noon in the back room of the Max. And again, anyone's welcome to join for that.
It's kind of neat to have something like this come to town. It's kind of an unintended economic boost for the community, like the chicken show or the rugby tournament, where people come in town and will spend their money at the restaurants and the bars and take advantage of those opportunities there. This is kind of that same thing where you have people coming in from out of town they'll be spending the night here, and so those businesses and those groups that want to do some fundraising type activities, this is a great opportunity for them to do something like this.
Absolutely. We'll do everything we can to get the riders here. One of the other things that we'll be doing is providing shuttles for them to get them around the community. If you can imagine having ridden your bike all the way from North Bend, when you get to Wayne, you're probably not wanting to get back on the bike and go uptown to grab a bite to eat or shop in the stores. So we're making sure that we'll have plenty of shuttle opportunity to get people around. This is a very unique opportunity. It doesn't happen very often. The chicken show and the rugby tournament, some of those things, we have a pattern. We've been doing it for a long time. We know what we're doing. This one, we're really creating it from the ground up, and so that's why it's very important to have many hands helping with it. The chicken show committee was aware that the bike ride would stop in Wayne, and so when they created our theme this year, they had that in the back of their mind as well. And this year's chicken show theme is good life, great place to roost. And we use that as our chicken theme, but coincidentally, it works great for the BRAN ride because Wayne will be a good place to roost on June 7th.
Definitely. That's something we'll be looking forward to this summer. And we're talking with Irene Fletcher from the Wayne Area Chamber of Commerce, and just wanted to take an opportunity here to tell you that your business can be in this spot right here on the Voice of Wayne America podcast. This podcast is geared towards celebrating and promoting the community of Wayne America, and your business can be a part of this program as a advertising sponsor right here. For more information, you can email me at mike@mikeycproductions.com, or you can give me a call at 402-660-9682. And wrapping things up here with Irene Fletcher from the Wayne Area Chamber of Commerce, who's one of the lead organizers for the Bicycle Ride Across Nebraska tour that's going to be making a stop in Wayne here the first Wednesday in June. And I know that's one of several activities that are going to be happening in Wayne around that same time. Of course, we have the big rugby tournament coming up in the end of March, and then this event, and then right after that, the chicken show and the county fair. So nobody's going to accuse you guys of being lazy in the Chamber of Commerce office. You guys got a lot of activities that you're trying to get ready for right now.
That's what we do, and we really do enjoy that, and we think of every opportunity as a way to bring people to town and invite them back again. For instance, the bike riders, they're here on a bike ride. They do have a mission. They do have a purpose of their bike ride, but it's up to us to extend that invitation to come back and see us at another time. Bring your family, bring your friends. Check out some of the other things that we were only able to tease you about while you were here.
It'll be ready for some of these people, I'm sure, to come in and see a lot of information about the chicken show. That'll be about a month past the bike ride event, and hopefully we'll see a lot of those people come back and take part in that activity, because of course the chicken show is a weekend full of fun here, and I'm sure that some of these people on this bike ride have maybe heard about the chicken show but have never seen it, and so maybe it'll be an opportunity for them to come and check it out.
We're really excited about the timing because that does work out great for us to tease them about the chicken show. In fact, we're hoping to have a few chicken-related activities for them to do while they're here in town. Some fun things. We'll have our collectible booth out, so we'll have our T-shirts, which are already available for sale. We'll have our chicken show T-shirts out and some of that other fun stuff. And we're always surprised in our office the number of comments that we get from visitors. Some of them have never been here before, and they remark on how beautiful our city is and how great our town looks. And that's many hands make light work, and the city crew does an awesome job of helping our community look good. But then we have a number of people who've been here and maybe not for a while, and they note how much things have changed since they've been here, and how much better the community seems since they were last here. And so those are the things we get excited about, and those are the things that we like to share and use when we market the community.
Something that's not necessarily tied to this what we're talking about here, but I had a conversation with my mom yesterday, and she had we were talking about the fact that I've been here for a number of years and everything, and she says, I've always loved the community of Wayne. She says if I could go back in time and do it over again, she says I would have gone to Wayne State College. I think she went to community college in Norfolk. But she said I would have gone to Wayne State College because every time we came to Wayne, I just was so impressed with the community, and she just had nothing but good things to say about the community. And she said that if, if something ever happened that she needed to move or something like that, she definitely would take a look at Wayne. I don't know if she was inferring that she was going to move in with me, which would create a whole new situation. I don't think we should probably talk about here. But she's one of these people that has long been sold on the community of Wayne. So she was really thrilled to when she found out that her son was moving here, and I've told people this is a wonderful community. I've lived in a number of communities over the years, and this by far has been my best experience of any of the communities I've lived in Nebraska.
I would agree, Mike. And one of the things that your mom probably is referring to is Wayne is a great diverse community, but it's very accessible. It's very easy for people to get around and do business and have all their needs met right here in the community. And that's one of the things that I look forward to is being able to still drive and do all those things. I think if I were in the city, I'd be a little more reluctant, a little more hesitant, a little more scared. Yeah. Also, Wayne is a very safe community. But when it comes to events and activities and things going on, the whole community gets behind them. And that's part of what makes us that fun place is you run into people and they've been participating in something and they can be very, very much a testimonial or a promoter because they've been involved and gotten behind something, and whether it's the chicken show or the bike ride or all the other endless things that are on the calendar. I am responsible for an event calendar that we put out once a month that's funded by the Wayne County Convention and Visitors Bureau, and I'm always amazed. I start out and I have a few events on the calendar, and as the month gets closer to the end and I'm getting ready to finish the calendar, I'm shrinking down the font a little bit so I can squeeze in one more event because there's just so many things going on. And again, those are the things that people can look forward to when they're in Wayne, is taking advantage of all that. If you don't take advantage while you're here and you leave and you realize, you missed an opportunity. Yeah,
this is a great community, and we're going to see. We're going to have a lot of people coming in to town this June to see just how great the community of Wayne is with the Bike Ride Across Nebraska. Irene, thanks for talking with us this week on Voice of Wayne America, and looking forward to seeing how this all turns out.
Thanks, Mike. And anytime you want more information, just contact our office. We'll be happy to put you in touch or get you connected with our meetings and our events, whether it's the bike ride or anything that's going on. We're always anxious to hear from the public. So thank you again.
All right. That'll do it for this week's edition of Voice of Wayne America. And I want to thank our guest again, Irene Fletcher, the lead organizer for the Wayne Stop on this summer's Bike Ride Across Nebraska. Check back to WayneAmerica.com as we continue to tell the stories of the people who make this the best town in Nebraska, if not all of America. And that's right here in Wayne America. We'll see you later.